Well, hello and welcome to Outdoor Oklahoma. I'm Todd Craighead. Watonga Lake inside Roman Nose State Park is one of 16 smaller lakes around the state that our wildlife department actually owns. Today, our fisheries division is preparing to do some much needed renovating and repairs to the dam. And to do that, they're going to need to drain the lake. So instead of losing all these fish in here, they're electroshocking the lake and going to transplant many of these to other wildlife department lakes like Elmer and American Horse. Now the repairs should be completed in a few months, and Watonga Lake will be an even better fishery than it was before. Just another reason to love Oklahoma and the adventures that await you.
My name is Adrian Ramirez, and some of y'all might know me as AJR Outdoors on Instagram. Oh, it's a big old flathead. It's a big old flathead on the fluke. I knew it. Oh my gosh. He hit it so hard. Oh, I can't even lift him up. What a freaking brute. The whole purpose that I have for my Instagram is to share my experiences, but also to inform and to educate. I really enjoy doing that, and so I take it to the next level of just making sure that if anyone has anything they want to know, that I will sit there and I will talk to them for hours if it means that. Aluminum foil dish today. I've got some lemons, onions, yellow bell peppers, red bell peppers, and I've got some cut jalapeno and cilantro in here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Catch and Cook.
Welcome to my rodeo. Welcome to my rodeo. Welcome to my rodeo. Welcome to my...
It's deeper than just fishing, especially for me, and I know a large majority of people. It's not just, you're not just going out casting a line and catching a fish. It's like a detox from everything. It feels good. You're out, you're just only worried about what's in front of you, the water, nature around you, and you're enjoying being outside. Guys, this is my PB, 22 pounds. Look at the belly. I just post a lot of fish and a lot of like my techniques and my tactics and whatnot. And I just get like, I go all over. I go miles deep into creeks that no one fishes. And so people just really like seeing that type of stuff. But then I also really take my time to write out my captions and to put information down that people would want to hear or to know about. And so I think that plays a really important role into having that following base want to stick with me. The big thing for me as to why I have my social media is to more or less inspire people, but also just because I purely love fishing, and not even just fishing, but just the outdoors in general so much that I just like to share the experiences I have, because I know a lot of people, you know, might not get to experience these things on their day-to-day lives. They might not have these things around them as much. Got one. This is the male. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. They really enjoy seeing these adventures. You know, at some point it does lead to them getting out and getting on their own and trying it out for themselves. And I really appreciate that. I really enjoy that aspect of being able to help and teach others. And so I guess that's the best way to sum it up is I really like to motivate others to get into this. So I actually had a post in particular that I had filmed down at Keystone Dam. I just had my chest mount with my GoPro rolling. I was just trying to get some footage, and when I got down there, I seen this this man and his son, and they weren't getting into anything. I asked them if they caught any, and no one was catching anything. And probably about 5 minutes after I started casting, I hooked into one. Oh, there's one. First thing I did was ran down the side and just tossed the pole over to his son, and just had him working that fish from there. And he was absolutely ecstatic. And that's actually, that video blew up and went around pretty good and got to the news and whatnot. There you go, you got it. Hold on tight. He's gonna be pulling hard. Go ahead, reel in, reel. There you go. It's hard, right? Put some muscle into it. You got it real quick. Put this further down. There you go. Now hold it, hold this, hold it right here. There you go. It's for a striper. Okay, hold on. I'll get him. The reason why it's so important for me to get the younger kids on fish like this is because, first of all, I know how much it meant to me whenever I had people putting me on fish like that. I just wanted to make a memory and make him grateful for that moment, and could lead to something bigger and turn him into me, and and just want to strive to be like a really big fisherman. And that's a wonderful path to go down, and if I can put anyone down that path, I will. There's a striper right there. That's a nice one too. Oh, stay pinned, baby, come on. Stay pinned, baby. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people think that it's too hard for them to get on the water and to catch these fish. They see me and they think, they go try, and they go for like an hour or so and they don't catch anything, and they get disappointed and turn down from it. But it really just, if you want to get on these fish, the biggest thing is just being like having perseverance and to put in the time for it. Like just the amount of people that ask me every single day, like, what do I use, where do I go, and all this, like, little do they know, I just started striper fishing. Come here, you. Oh, is that just a mean hybrid? What is that? Mean hybrid, that's why. There we go. That's a nice one. He smoked the absolute life out of that bait. Woo! The only reason why I have gotten so good at figuring these fish out is because the amount of time I put in. So that goes for anything at all. Like if you want something, just put the time and put the work in, and you can achieve it. Pretty much the number one goal here is to get this bait as far up to the falls as I can. And that is because these bad boys mixed with striper, sand bass, they're all hanging out up there. They want the most oxygenated water that they can get to, because that's where all the bait is, that's where everything is. And that's all this has been, being real and working hard. This right here is the reason why I come out here and work so hard to get on these fish, because that fight will never get old. And anyone can do this. It doesn't take any special abilities. It just takes a little setup. It doesn't even have to be that much money. And pick up a couple lures. I got these from Walmart. So anyone can do this. You guys can get out on these fish. And yeah, this is all I ever dream of right here, is catching these line sides. Go ahead and let this guy go. He's good to go. That never gets old, ever.
So we're going to start with a fish, girls. Okay, so you see this right here? This is their rib cage. All all right? And the meat we want is basically from here all the way down here to right there. And right here in the middle of the back is their backbone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that knife, I'm gonna cut down to the backbone. I'm gonna turn my knife sideways and cut straight down the backbone and cut this whole slab of meat off right here. And I'm gonna fillet it off of the skin. Okay, all right, so I'm going to start my cut right here. Okay, and can you hear that? Can you hear the bone? I'm on the backbone, okay? I'm gonna turn my knife sideways. I'm gonna cut straight down the backbone, keeping my blade right above the anal fin right there. Okay, and I'm gonna stop at the tail. I'm gonna pull this way. And this is the piece of meat I want. If you feel here, you guys can feel that. You can feel it with your gloves. You feel that's bone. You feel that bone? Yeah. That means I got all the way down to the backbone. I'm gonna take my knife, and I'm gonna try to stay just above that skin. So when I get done, I don't have any meat left on the skin. I just have skin. Now there's one more step. Feel here? See that? That's the rib cage. You don't want to eat that. So I'm going to take my knife just on the inside of that rib cage. And now what I have left is a fish fillet. Okay, show you again.
Yeah, it's fun that we get to do stuff like this with them.
Yeah.
Start our cut right here.
I don't want to cut the fish.
You don't want to do it?
I don't want to cut the fish.
You want Kendall to try first?
Yeah.
Come on, Bones. So we're going to start. See, feel the rib cage right here? So we're going to start the cut. I'll show you. I'll make a cut for you. Make the cut right there.
Go all the way to the
Yep.
thing.
Now push down. Now go rock it forward just a little bit. Go ahead and keep pushing. I'm going to help you do this side. All right, now we're going to turn it sideways. Now you feel here touching that bone. Okay. Now rock the knife forward just a little bit. Come forward. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop. Being able to teach them something new that's what I do for a living. I love to do that, and so I had a great time with them today, and I hope they had a great time as well. Like that right there. Keep going. Pull with your left hand. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Great. Take that fillet off.
I don't think you can tell the difference.
Hey, I've seen adult people that can't clean a fish anywhere near what you guys just did.
Where I'm from, it's a lot of pine and cedar trees. It's always wet. Out here, it looks open and dry. Not very much like out home.
Kid that's your age that would be a little worried about coming out here, what would you tell them?
Don't be. It's going to be a good experience. I haven't even done it, I know it's going to be a good experience for me.
Driving to and from this area each morning, and people that I worked with encounter deer, and controlling the population's really important here. So I understand that, and and I think he does as well, as far as processing the meat and use it to our ability as far as eating currently as well.
So we're here to harvest a couple deer for the deer population because they're having some problems with the deer eating peanuts and all that.
Mr. Ripto has too many deer. He just simply does. He raises peanuts and he's feeding deer, and he can't keep enough high fences or any other devices to keep them off. So hunting is a great use of the renewable resource. And if we can teach more kids about that, then there will be more of us to help him manage that renewable resource.
Feels good. It's like to help a person out.
All right. Might have to use the dog more than we need to tonight. Thanks.
Sit up there? Sure. Well, I know right now we're not seeing deer, but practice using your kind of your quiet voice too.
What you have here, you know, setting everything up and kind of, I guess it's kind of the beginner course to kind of get them to feel more comfortable with it. I think that's the most important thing. You know, this is the first time, you know, like I said, you know, I've ever been involved in anything like this and seeing it, you know, how you have everything set up and it gets everybody. I think his comfortability, I think, is a lot, as far as his stress or anxiety, is a lot less now that he's had the opportunity to be around other people and get to shoot, practice, and, you know, kind of get a little bit of an overview of, you know, the area.
Deer hunting isn't about harvest, it's about the story. And it's about the lifelong joy of retelling that story. And when you can, as a mentor, when you can take a kid out and their parents and start that story at 15, 16, 17 years old, then there's a lifetime to be built upon. We just want to put the passion in those kids that they can take to their buddies and their friends and their cousins, and just to ignite the fire and let it grow like it does in everybody that falls in love with the outdoors. We're just trying to start a spark.
Yeah, what you think?
Big doe. I didn't realize it got this big over here. Eating all them peanuts and all that.
160-yard shot, good shot.
Yeah, appreciate the opportunity. Definitely. Landowner and department. This is a great opportunity for someone who wants to, you know, it's your first time or you've been hunting before. I know it's really enjoyable. Hope we get to come back and do it again for a lot of years. Of course, you'll have grown out, aged out, so you can bring your children too. Yeah. You'll know what to look forward to.
My name's Josh Richardson. I'm the private land section supervisor for the Wildlife Division of the Oklahoma Wildlife Department. We have the privilege of working together with lots of landowners across the state. One of the things that we can do with them is help to coordinate these private lands youth deer hunts. The private lands youth deer hunts are set up to provide some additional opportunities for youth across the state, either new hunters that haven't had a chance to harvest a deer yet, or young hunters that are just new into the sport and needing a little bit of extra practice in there. While out on these hunts, we certainly want kids to be able to harvest a deer, but we're also out there to try to make sure and instill in them the need to use what we harvest, to be able to process these deer, get it broke down into food that they and their families can eat. Also talk with them about the importance of hunting as a management tool, whether it be for controlling herd numbers that are too high or balancing out herd numbers, getting buck to doe ratios more in balance. We try to encourage the kids and teach the kids on all of those aspects while we're out on these hunts. We work with landowners to try to meet some of their management goals, whether that be addressing depredation issues in agriculture fields, or landowners that are trying to balance out their deer herds and needing a few more antlerless deer taken, or just landowners that have a passion for kids and getting kids into the sport of hunting in the outdoors. Youth that are interested in applying can go to our website, wildlifedepartment.com, or to our app, Go Outdoors Oklahoma, to apply for these hunts. We encourage you to try something new, and hopefully we'll see you on one of these hunts out here in outdoor Oklahoma.
When I get out in the woods, it's like everything fades away, and there is calm and peacefulness, and it just gives me a break from all of the hustle and bustle that I have to deal with in town. I didn't grow up hunting. My husband introduced me back in 2012, and I went for the first time, I went black powder hunting, and ever since then I've been absolutely obsessed with hunting. It doesn't matter what comes out of the woods, whether it's a great big buck, a little fawn, or a doe, or yeah, sometimes even a squirrel can get me. My heart starts pounding. And it's so cool to be that close with a wild animal, and I have a lot of respect for that. We're guests in their home, and it's really spectacular getting to be a part of that, and I just wish everybody could have that experience. On those early morning hunts, going into the woods, I won't lie, sometimes I'm a little nervous when I'm walking in by myself. Climbing up into my stand, getting all set up in the quiet of the early morning before the sun even comes up is peaceful. And then, people say it all the time, but I'm just gonna say it. I mean, you get to watch the woods wake up. You get to hear the woods wake up. You know, as soon as you start hearing birds chirping, that's kind of when the excitement starts building. We don't always have successful hunts, but I can promise you that I always take something away when I leave the woods. Whether it's a lesson of something that I did wrong, or a memory that I have with my husband or my family or my friends forever.
A new and improved Watonga Lake here in Roman Nose State Park is just another opportunity that makes Oklahoma such a perfect state to adventure in. So however you choose to enjoy our great state, remember that your adventure starts with Outdoor Oklahoma. Outdoor Oklahoma is produced by the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation and is proud to serve and be funded entirely by sportsmen and women and outdoor enthusiasts who love and appreciate all things wild in the great state of Oklahoma.